If you want free pot, you can find it in Denver. You just have to know where to look.
That's right. So much free pot, it got one user sick. Investigative reporter Heidi Hemmett is here with more.
Well, we guess we got everyone's attention with this one, that's for sure. But you really can find free pot, and Luke found it when he went dumpster diving behind some marijuana dispensaries in his neighborhood. Now, we should probably mention Luke is a dog, but he's not the only dog who's found free pot. Vets say it's a growing problem across the metro area.
Okay, let's go out.
Luke doesn't usually have a nose for trouble.
Luke, hey.
But he sure dug some up in a Denver alley.
Come on, Luke.
Randy Goldberg says her dog got loose for just a few minutes.
Good boy.
And it wasn't long after that Luke became paralyzed and unresponsive.
I'm thinking that my dog had a stroke or that, my dog has a brain tumor.
Randy feared she would lose her best friend.
It's like, oh my God, my dog's going to die.
She rushed Luke to the animal hospital.
They thought that he was in a lot of pain.
The vet thought he was in critical condition.
The vets didn't know what to do.
But several hours later, a drug test revealed
they ran the urinalysis and he did test positive for THC.
Luke would live after all.
My dog was stoned. Yeah. Not just a little stoned, extremely, very incredibly stoned.
Turns out Luke ate marijuana muffins.
Over here is where I found the bag with the muffin in it.
Randy suspected the dispensary next door had thrown the stale edibles away. I wanted to ask you if you guys threw away medical marijuana edibles in the dumpster without thinking about who or what might get into them.
And she's just concerned because she says that other dogs or kids or whatever could get into it.
The owner told us he takes all his marijuana products to the dump. But outside his wide-open garage, we found a full recycling bin.
It's a marijuana leaf.
With plant leaves and trimmings.
It's a bud right there.
And what appeared to be pot buds. Mixed in with pizza boxes that probably smell pretty tempting for passing pets. But even if you can find pieces of marijuana plants or even edibles in the trash, the dispensary owners aren't doing anything wrong. There aren't any regulations that say they can't throw that stuff away under current city law.
It's disturbing that we have one other thing that animals can get into.
Vet Elisa Mazzafaro is seeing a huge increase in high dogs.
At least 2 marijuana toxicities per week, when in the past we would see 2 or 3 a year.
She says the problem popped up at the same time as all the dispensaries.
It's a new problem that we're seeing more frequently.
Mazzafaro says ingesting marijuana can be dangerous for animals.
At high enough doses, it can become life-threatening.
If this is medical and the food that you're making is medical, it has to be thrown away in a medical way.
That's why Randy wants more regulation on what dispensaries can dump.
Come here, Luke. Come on. Let's go. Back inside.
Because for pets,
good boy,
the consequences of pot can be more serious than just being trashed. Now, dogs that ingest marijuana can feel the effect for days, and because the dog can experience all kinds of serious-looking symptoms, vets tend to think your dog might have suffered a stroke or have a brain tumor or something more serious. That's why if you suspect your dog might have ingested pot, tell your vet right away. It will save you a lot of time and money in the long run.
I was just going to say, it's the money, too, and not only the health of your pet, but most people would have no idea what was wrong with their pet, and you're going to spend a heck of a lot of money finding out what is.
That's true, and that girl that we featured, Randy, she was told her medical bills were going to be in the thousands of dollars. They were going to do surgery on that dog the next morning when he woke up and was fine because he had finally come down.
Yeah.
So if you're a pet owner, you got to be careful.
Right, exactly.
And there's no regulations.
No,
they
not
can
at all.
Away
they can throw away
anywhere.
whenever they want. And we didn't have to dig too far. I'm sure there was a whole lot of stuff. I just didn't want to get my hands dirty.
Yeah, I'm sure. No dumpster diving. No dumpster
it's
diving.
Not glamorous.
Thanks,
you were in
Heidi.
that dress out there.
Yeah, well, thank you.